Hyder Harris, Gary Kaltbaum, Todd Wildman, James Freeman, and Francis Newton. Francis, first to you. The market was pretty calm today. It was down at the end of the day, but not very much so. Do they think this thing is going to be worked out? I mean, big majority in the Senate.
I think the Democrats are going to push too hard, because I think if they do, they run the risk of having the tax cuts expire for everyone if they don't get a deal pushed through. My question is what are they going to make us do? What are they going to make Republicans do later on, since they were so agreeable this time around?
Hyder, do you think this is really going to happen? Do you think it's going to come to the point where we will see some real movement with the president's signature going pen to paper?
I think we will. I think the momentum that was built today is clear evidence that it's coming down the path, and it's really going to have a dramatic effect. As you know, we're in the middle market M&A world, and we've already seen a dramatic effect in what it's done to M&A volume in 2010 versus 2009, and we think it will increase in 2011 and 2012. In fact, at Harris Williams & Company, December, just to beat the tax deadline, will be our biggest month ever in our history.
All right, well, James, should this pass, there are some Republicans and some Democrats who, for their own reasons, are against this thing. Do you think it should
get something done? You are going to see a very, very bad first quarter, as right now the markets believe they are going to get done. So that's something that has to be watched very, very closely. I hope some decent, smart prevails and get this signed before the end of the year, so we got some clarity going into 2011.
Okay, our thanks to the panel.
The House Rules Committee will be meeting to set the parameters for the tax bill debate in just
statements the White House put out about green jobs and all this kind of stuff, but hearing your interview with Goolsbee, I'm really getting fired up. He brought up this idea of lowering corporate tax rates, as he said, second highest in the world to Japan, and the highest in a lot of states when you throw the state rate on top. So I think that was...
If he follows through. If he follows through with action on that, that could be significant.
Absolutely, and I think just as a priority item for him to say this is what the president's thinking about now, you know, he has a meeting with the CEO of GE. I mean, who knows, you know, maybe they're bringing up parochial issues, but if that's the message that Goolsbee is bringing out of this, I think that there couldn't be better news for the economy.
Hyder, you know, Gary Kaltbaum said, my goodness, you know, this anti-business 2 years of bashing, yet today, I see statistics that say that corporate profits are besting the records that they had back in 2006. Businesses aren't doing so badly these days, are they? And clearly something's working better. And now when you see this type of CEO summit and you hear what Austin Goolsbee said, are things going to really start to look better?
Well, look, I think today was a very positive move. It's all about creating certainty. Today we're seeing some certainty maybe on the tax front. We're seeing some certainty with the administration talking to business leaders about regulation. And you know, businesses cannot invest and buy other businesses, which obviously is important to our business, without knowing what the rules are. It's all about establishing the rules. What's the tax rate going to be? What are the regulations going to be? And what the specific rate is almost less important than just having the certainty of knowing what the rules are.
So, Todd, if we have better certainty, if we have lower corporate rates and maybe lower rates across the board, as Austin Goolsbee was just saying, could 2011 be a banner year?
It could get really exciting down here, David. I mean, it was great hearing Austin talk about lowering rates, because, you know, that is very stimulative. That will get our economy going. That'll get us over $15–16 trillion economy, so we actually have a tax base so we can get rid of that budget deficit. So if Austin Goolsbee is true, then maybe we'll see Bernie Sanders filibustering the president again, and that would be a great sign. The only senator.
Francis, let's get your thought on this. Better times ahead, starting with this event today.
Oh, I think it's possible now. I think he's really starting to listen, and he doesn't want to leave a legacy of America losing its superpower. He's going to stop pushing bureaucracy and start pushing production, which is the only way to get out of this. I would have liked to see somebody for the small businesses in the committee there. If they get lost, we have no hope. This is the beginning. I think we now need to unlock the credit markets and get the consumerism up, but this is a positive start for sure.
All right, thanks to our Bulls and Bears panel.
You heard his incredible